Yo, what's going on? Welcome back. If you are new, welcome. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm going to show you a super easy yet super powerful, absolutely mind blowing routine. It seems completely impossible, yet it's really, really easy to perform. There are a couple of slides that you kind of have to do. They're not necessarily even slides, not very difficult at all. You guys are going to absolutely love, love, love this one. You're going to love performing this. So make sure that you stick around for the performance. All right, so the spectator selects any card, doesn't matter what it is. Let's say it's this one right here, the six of diamonds. That card gets placed right there into the pack. And all we're going to do from here is just give the deck a couple of cuts like so. Maybe a quick riffle shuffle. And even an overhand shuffle. Now these cards are mixed as they sit, but let's make it a little bit more random and a little bit more difficult to find this card. In order to do that, I'm just going to take cards and just start flip-flopping them all over the place, just like this. Some up, some down, just until we create a giant, jumbled mess, like so. And you can see this is a mess. Some cards are back to face. Some cards are face to back. I'm sure somewhere in here we got some back to back, just like so. But wouldn't it be interesting if I could just let the cards sit for a moment, snap my fingers, and then every single card goes back to normal. Every card except for one. And that card, of course, is the spectator selected six of diamonds. Let's learn it. Really quickly before we get into the tutorial, I do want to let you guys know that I am seriously contemplating doing giveaways. Should I do giveaways? Maybe some decks of cards, some signed decks of cards, some merchandise? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below if I should start doing giveaways. And what are some things that you'd like to see on this channel? Do you want to see more beginner stuff, more advanced stuff? Let me know down in the comment section below. Now without any further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. Alright, so this is a variation of a Triumph routine. All you need is a standard deck of cards. You don't even need the entire deck of cards, but you do need a card selected. In this case, we're just going to use the same as the performance, the six of diamonds. Couple little things that I like to do. That's the way I'm going to show it to you, but there are so many different variations of this specific variation itself. So there's variations of the variation, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of different ways to do this. I'm going to show you the way that I like to perform it. So as they're looking at their card, I'm just going to swing, cut a portion of the deck over. They place their card right there. From here, I'm just dribbling these cards on top of the pack, and then I'm grabbing everything with my thumb, pushing in and getting a break. What that does is it puts a break right above the selected card. So one more time, spectator places their card here, going to dribble the rest of these cards on top, lift everything up, push in, catch a break. The other way to do that is instead of dribbling, if you don't quite have that down yet, you can literally just hold these at an angle and throw these cards down. That bottom card will stick out. You just push in and you can get your break like that also. Either way, you want to be in this position. Spectator's card with a break above it and the rest of the pack. Once you're in this position, you want to do a double undercut. Now what that looks like is you're going to transfer this pinky break into a thumb break, just like so. This is exaggerated for tutorial purposes. You're just going to grab this bottom half of this packet, cut that to the top, and grab the remaining packet and cut that to the top. What that does is it cuts the spectator selected card to the top of the pack. One more time, you are in this position with your break. You're going to transfer to your thumb, take the bottom half of this packet to the top, bottom half to the top, or second half to the top. So what that should look like at speed is this. Just going to give the cards a couple of cuts, just like so. That's all it should look like. All it should look like is that you're cutting the cards. So one more time, really quickly. Swing cut the cards over, have them place their card. Get the break on top, and then double undercut. From there, I like to do a riffle shuffle. And I like to make sure that while I'm doing this, I keep that top card on top of the packet. So do as many shuffles as you'd like, as long as you keep that top card on the top. And then from here, we need it to go to the bottom. So I just literally grab that top card and shuffle it to the bottom. That's all I do. And then if you want to do a second shuffle, just pinch this bottom card and the top card and just shuffle like so. Now what that's done is it's made to appear that you have shuffled the deck thoroughly, when in reality all you've done is gotten their card to the bottom of the deck. Now from this position, all you're going to do is you're going to flip the cards, but you're going to do it in a very specific way. If you just spread off a couple of cards, just tilt them back like so. Place a couple of cards on this side of the pack. Pick those up, tilt back, and just keep doing that. Make sure these go to the bottom. These go to the bottom. Always to the bottom. Very, very important. And go all the way till you get to this last card. And when you get to this last card, you want to flip back, place that last single card on top. That is their selection. So again, you want to go toward yourself, toward the spectator, toward yourself, toward the spectator, going underneath each time, toward yourself, toward the spectator, and then when you get to this last card, you can either tilt toward yourself and place it on top, or toward your spectator and set it on top. But that last face down card, instead of going underneath the packet like everything else, you want it to go on top of the packet. So what that does is it just separates the cards face down, face up, and then a selected card. So you have a selected card on top, an entire face up packet, and then a face down packet. What this does is it allows you to pick up somewhere in this top portion and show back to face. Cut down deeper toward the bottom portion and you can show face to back. But there's going to be a natural break in the cards right there. That's going to be where both cards are back to back. Now from this point, when you grab that break, it's very important that as you open your hands, you turn this packet over. Place it back on top. So again, let's walk through that. You are in this position where you've gone through, you put all the cards, flip-flopping, select a card on top. Pick up any portion of the top packet and show back to face. Any portion of the bottom packet, show face to back. Grab at the break. And as you lift up, just take this finger and spin this packet to show back to back. And then you're going to place this on top. So instead of just lifting and placing down, that's back in the same position you were already in. You don't want to be there. You want to pick up this packet, flip it over as you show, and then drop. What that does is it automatically splits from where the cards were separated, places them back in natural order, with, of course, the card on top being reversed, which is their selected card. Let's walk through that one more time. Goes there. Cards are put on top. We do our double undercut, just like so. Quick riffle shuffle. Quick overhand shuffle. And then we mix the cards even more thoroughly by just giving them a mix like so. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Get to that last card. It goes on top. grab somewhere in the top packet, back to face, somewhere in the bottom packet, face to back, then split at the natural gap, show back to back as you flip this top packet, place it on top. That reverses the top card, and then you can just spread the deck and show that all of the cards have went back facing the same direction except for the spectator's selected card. Practice, practice, practice. Get this down and go amaze your friends today. So that is how you perform one of the many Triumph routines. This one has been labeled under the name Slop by many because it is a very sloppy kind of motion to do to mix the cards. But there are several other Triumph routines very similar to this one out there. I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click that like button. And if you want to see more just like this, make sure that you subscribe and click that bell so you never miss a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you right back here for a brand new tutorial next week.